Hello, everybody, and welcome back once more to Anime Yay or Nay. I am TheOutbackAl.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm Chibi Noob.
I'm Envy Jitters.
I'm CheerandCosplay.
And I'm Kozi.
And we're back with the final week of Kozi month. Kozi, how you feeling about your month?
It's my month. Woo!
Well said. Anywho, what did we watch for your last week of Kozi's recommendation month stuff?
Frieren, Beyond Journey's End.
So this is, and you picked this because...
I really like it, but also I was dragging you into the loop because you are the only one of us who has not seen it yet.
And that is correct. Okay. Like, literally, which convention was it? You guys all dressed up as the Frieren group. I took some pictures of it, and then...
Colossal Ace.
And then you had seen it, and everyone else had seen it.
I've definitely cosplayed it as well.
Oh, you've also done that, I know. You're playing
and
some
then
other stuff.
Envy
but...
fell in the water.
And then someone twisted their ankle.
I think
fell in the water.
There was a lot of mishaps.
I didn't twist my ankle. I
thought Kozi twisted her ankle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she did.
Everybody got hurt.
Did I? I remember.
Yeah, you were literally taking pictures and putting it on, someone was putting it on Instagram, and your ankle was getting swollen.
Oh. I mean, I remember I had brought 2 left boots with me. That was a bad cosplay group experience that weekend.
But it's fitting for Frieren for some of their adventures they go on.
Canon.
That was the play in cosplay. Anyway, so this show, I'm the only one who hasn't seen it, so should we go with my initial thoughts?
Sure.
This is weird being this. I'm normally asking other people to do this. Oh my god. Whew. This is crazy. So I gotta say...
the pressure.
The pressure, right. So this was nice. This was a nice watch, at least for the first 3 episodes. I know that this show gets a little more actiony as it goes forward a little bit because you're actually doing quests and stuff like that. But for these 3 episodes, it was kind of just people doing stuff. The first episode's kind of sad because everything that happens with like Himmel and you're setting up and like you don't know him for very long, but it's like, oh wow. It's like you see how you affect things and all that other sort of stuff. I feel like it's a strong message in the show. But overall, like 2 and 3 is just kind of cozy vibes. Let's just hang out in the cabin, learn magic. Let's travel around a little bit, learn magic. Let's just nobody smile ever. We're all very stoic.
The big thing
the big
thing. Oh, go ahead.
No. To be fair, the whole reason Frieren is at the cabin is because she thinks Hyder is about to kick the can, so...
Yeah, I know. But he doesn't right away.
Yeah.
He kind of tricks her into becoming a stepmom.
A little bit.
It was nice. How about you guys? What was your first experience? Who watched this when it first came out and who watched it later?
Me.
I watched it when it came out.
Yeah. I had been reading the manga prior to the anime coming out. And when they announced it in the first few episodes were out, I think I immediately messaged Envy and I'm like, have you been watching it? Is it good? I'm afraid to watch it.
Yeah, no. Well, funny thing is that, Giga did a video on the manga years ago, glazing it, so it was already on my mind. And then when it got announced, like the anime and manga community, lost their shit. It's like, oh my gosh, this is hype. And then when it first came out, they did the first 3 episodes back to back to back in one day because they knew they had a banger on their hands. And yeah, it's weird because the whole selling point of the show originally is that it's, well, as the title suggests, it's beyond the journey. Like, you don't follow the main party directly. That adventure already passed. It's what happens afterwards. What happens after the grand adventure is over. No one hardly ever see the adventure continue or end in a fantasy series. So that's the main drawing point, too.
Frieren's in her DLC era.
Yes. This is also, I feel like, a very rare show in terms of it's not quite slice of life. It's not quite adventure. It is just like a slow burn adventure where it reminds you to actually take your time and appreciate what you have while it's happening.
Yeah.
Almost as though it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, not the journey's end.
And it also highlights just how miserable an elf's life is when you compare it to the fact that, yeah, I'm going to outlive all of you. I'm going to outlive all your grandkids. I'm going to outlive all your great-grandkids. Maybe I should get attached to these people because they're like they're like a minute in my lifetime.
It does kind of remind me of, like, someone had a post a long time ago of, like, what humans are from a dog's perspective. And it's like, oh yes, my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was raised by this creature. It is immortal in all of its years, and it does not age the way we do. Yada, yada, yada. Like, and it is kind of like that on some level.
I compare it more to the quote of, your cat is but a chapter in your life, but you are their entire story.
Yeah, same thing.
People say that about dogs, too. So it's having a pet.
Mm-hmm. So Fern's the new pet.
Fern is kind of the first actual person Frieren can appreciate from start to finish, because at the end of the day, this story is very much about Frieren coming to terms with the fact of others' mortality and how much time she herself has wasted because she didn't appreciate people as they were already in her life.
Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Kozi, but in elf years, is she pretty much considered like a teenager?
A teenager, yeah.
Okay.
She's not an adult.
Okay.
And it's very interesting because Himmel is kind of like the first person Frieren ever loses who she was like not really expecting to lose. I did not rewatch the 3 episodes in preparation for this. But I don't think we covered her backstory.
No.
She lost her village of elves. She was taken in by a human who very much impressed upon her. We have a very limited amount of time together. We need to buckle the fuck down and learn you some shit because I'm going to die very quickly and you need to be prepared.
Mm.
And then Frieren spends I think it's 1,000 years all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would suck.
She does it on purpose.
Oh, well, maybe that doesn't suck. No, that would suck. It does explain why she's socially awkward, though.
Oh, she's totally
Yes.
autistic, but yes.
I'm
It's
seeing
the
why this
way-
group is liking this.
Yeah.
She
Hey, wait a minute.
That took you a minute,
she
man.
encounters Himmel, and while they are adventuring and going to defeat the Demon King, there is the sense of, oh, I can't get attached because we all might die in this fight. But then after the fight is over, it literally isn't even conceptualized for her that they can now die independently of that threat.
Yeah.
And she also says in the show too that the group spent 10 years together trying to, defeat the Demon King, and for humans, 10 years is, a long time. It's a decade. But again, to an elf, it's like a second. So it's just like, oh, we spent 10 years together. That's not really a lot of time. Whereas to Himmel, it's like, I love you. We've been comrades in arms. I want you to be mine. And she doesn't, understand. She didn't understand that.
Just gonna let you know. Haven't seen that part yet, but thank you for that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm busting
That comes
your
out a few
balls. No, yeah.
I think it's very obvious how Himmel felt.
I've learned things about this show through osmosis, so I think I'm aware of a few elements of it. One thing that I was not aware of that I am very happy about is that they're not just doing the isekai game system for their magic thing, and it's just like, no, it's just a soft magic system. It's magic's magic.
Their magic system is fantastic. It is one of my favorites.
So we're going to go into detail with it.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't do I need EXP to level up.
No,
I
ultimately,
hate
all
that
it
shit.
boils down to is magic is what you will it to be.
Oh,
If
Yeah,
you
you
like
can
need
Mama
an
said.
imagination.
If you can imagine
make
it,
the
you
magic
can
happen.
believe it, you can make it happen.
Yes.
you guys remember the third Aladdin movie?
No.
No. I just
do.
I just like
Wait,
Genie
is that
doing
the
this.
Arabian Nights one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like Genie doing the Forrest Gump. Mama always said magic is as magic does.
Wait, it was the King of Thieves, right?
King of Thieves, yeah.
Yeah.
With John Rice Davies. Gimli.
Yeah, the one where he
Yeah.
finds his
Dwarf.
dad.
Lord of the Rings. It all connects.
Not the dad.
But yeah, that's just what. Now all I want to see is Ferns have magic uses magic does. That's what Mama said.
I also think it's very cool. Again, I did not rewatch these 3 episodes, so I do not know how in depth.
Do you want me to give you like an
got.
overall for like what would happen for these 3?
I think it's just Himmel's funeral, then Fern and Frieren and Hader in the cabin, right?
Well, yeah, we got to see the meteor shower. We got to see like the end of their journey, then the end of Himmel, and then we got to watch Fern grow up a little bit, and then they go kill a demon that was super powerful 80 years ago, but then like he was frozen. Inventor. And then science advanced, and now his most powerful attack is just some basic bullshit that everyone can do.
Yeah, so that's actually kind of leading into what I was going to talk about. They haven't really covered it, but prior to Frieren's master, humans could not do magic. And magic was still a relatively new concept to them when Frieren kind of re-entered the scuffle for the Demon King.
My God, we were basic.
100 years ago. Not 100. What is it, like 60?
I don't know.
Like I don't remember.
They adventured 80 years prior to the current set that they're at.
Okay. So, she imprisoned that guy 80 years ago. And that is kind of when human magic really cemented itself and took off. And just in that time frame, what they managed to do in terms of innovation, because humans have such a short lifespan compared to the actual races that traditionally practiced magic in the universe, they were all very complacent. They're like, I have all the time in the world to learn magic. It is what it is. Whereas humans are like, gotta go fast. We're Sonic.
That is like... This is a bit of a sidetrack, but it's always been like a question in fantasy stuff of like when you have long-lived, very powerful races like elves and dwarves and other things like that, and they kind of like look at how are humans like the dominant species in a lot of these settings, and it kind of comes down to, yeah, they do have short lives, they do shit with them, and they procreate compared to elves in that like rabbits.
If they wanted. If elves and dwarves really wanted to take over the world, they could have. It's just that, why bother?
Yeah, they're like, that doesn't matter to them. But like humans, they're like, no. We got to do something. Let's go. Have 6 kids. Let's go. Have kids with the other races and like make a bunch of other stuff. We are the sluttiest race in any fantasy setting. Like that is confirmed. And also we are like cockroaches. We just go everywhere.
It's kind of like, they have to take shortcuts because it took Frieren 1,000 years to get to the level she is at. Humans would never be able to reach that using the same way she did.
Humans are like engineers.
Yeah.
They're super lazy, so they will find quicker ways to get things done.
Work smarter.
That's
not
why they're
harder.
so innovative.
Is it lazy or using your resources?
Same
A
thing.
little of both.
Am I lazy or optimized?
Right.
Exactly.
The humans are min-maxers.
Yes.
Yes, they are. That's ultimately what it boils down to.
Okay, I'm gonna like this series, I think. This is tickling
No,
that part of my brain that I like.
It's really good D&D wise. Like, this was coming out around the same time as Dungeon Meshi, and like that also will really tickle your brain. I think you have not seen that one either.
I've watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's the one
Surprise,
who hasn't seen it in
motherfucker.
this group?
Chibi.
Chibi
But
has.
she's
I've seen it.
Everyone's seen
I
it.
watched it.
Have you seen it?
We all caught up.
Delicious in Dungeon?
No.
Oh, it's your turn to be the
Yin.
outcast.
All right. I'm the only one who hasn't seen that one.
I ended up just we watch the Smosh Reddit stuff every now and then, and one of the guys on that is the main character, and I'm like, all right, this will be funny. At the very least, I can sync this up to some funny clips,
Yeah.
and it's fun.
Yeah, no, like, if you like D&D, like, there's no way you're not gonna like this. Like, it hits everything it needs to hit. The action sequences are very, like, good action sequences when they happen. The emotional element, the slice of life parts of it, like, they hit all the beats they need to like actually resonate with people. There's comedy galore in this. Like, I don't know how much you actually really hit in the first 3 episodes, but oh my god, how Frieren interacts with the world is so funny.
It didn't get a lot of it. I got a sense of a couple things, as I did enjoy the little bit at the end where they're recapping their adventure. Hey, remember when this happened? You guys got captured. We had to like argue our way out of it because you insulted the king. And it's like, oh yeah, we almost got killed. That was fun. Oh, or what this time? Remember you got eaten by that mimic and we're like, should we just leave her? Like, and I'm like, no. I've been at tables. This conversation has happened.
The mimic thing.
There's a lot of There's a lot of comedy whenever you meet Stark. Like, him and Fern have a very interesting dynamic with each other.
Okay, take your word for that. Haven't seen it yet. I'll also take your word for the action thing. Haven't had a lot of it yet, but like so far the animation's been good. But I've also heard and like had people say like that it's really good. I'm thinking they're maybe saving it for the big moments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Like the fight against the demon, that was not a very serious fight. That was
it was a
that
one
was a
shot
training
thing.
match.
Yeah, there's.
I gotta be real with you. That was more to explain
fully
stuff to
automatic
us.
loaded Zoltrag via Fern.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a fight scene in once another character shows up that I felt was not the best, but there are other fight scenes that were animated a lot better. So I think that they are definitely saving it for stuff that comes later on in the season.
Okay. I just think that the whole show in general is just gorgeous. Like the background art, the foreground art, like the animation, like the character movements, like they're like, I think everything is just, to me, it's one of the best animated shows I've seen in a long time. And it's, to me, it's like Madhouse in their prime, because that's who made it. So like they were in like their top form for this one.
They did a very good job, and one thing I do also want to call attention to is they were very faithful to the manga style. Like, sometimes when you get adaptations, like, it is close, but still noticeably different.
I usually see, like, a bit of a simplification to some designs and stuff.
Yeah. No, this is very faithful.
Okay. I'm just saying in general, normally when I see, like, someone do an adaptation that's kind of like... Because, like, what was that one that we watched? The Hell's Paradise or something?
Yeah.
Where it was like, you guys kind of simplified things, and I get why you did it, but it's also like...
It lost something in translation.
I mean,
but I feel like Frieren didn't. I feel like it did do a good job of translating.
That's good to hear. I gotta tell you, overall, again, I did not get to a major action sequence or anything really big. It's okay. Animation-wise, it looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm waiting for the moment. But, like, I'm gonna probably, like, continue watching, so hopefully I do get to see some of these moments that are like, wow. But, like...
I feel that the second season changed the designs a lot.
How so?
Like, I'll show you.
Oh.
It looks quite different, right?
It's like softer lines, I guess?
Yeah, it's like softer, thinner lines. It changed it quite a bit, but I think it still looks good.
I think I'd have to see it in motion and, like, actually compare it and whatnot before I can make an opinion on that.
Yeah.
Out the gate, though, I might prefer season 1. I don't know.
Yeah, they just did it differently. I'm not exactly sure why, because I think it's the same studio, but
this feels like American Dragon. It's like, okay.
It's not that dramatic, let's be real.
Well, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's not bad, it's just different.
It's like, not lighter, but they color matched the line art more. It's not like harsh black outlines.
Yeah, they made it look softer.
Yeah.
I feel like it works better in season 2, honestly.
I think it's like a preference thing, yeah.
Well, we'll see what my preference is when I get there.
Right, I feel like both look good, they just look kind of different, you know?
I'll be honest, I really didn't notice the difference at all, to tell you the truth.
CC just dropped the meme to end all memes that came out of this.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
That's an actual still from the show.
You draw occasionally. Have you tried that one?
I did not do that meme. I should have though.
An actual professional drew that for animation.
Well, I'm glad, because we all got something out of it. Anywho, what do you got? Some of your guys' other opinions on this, or like things I should be looking forward to without spoiling it? I know that's a difficult task.
It's kind of hard because there's a lot of soft, quiet moments, and then there are moments where there is a lot of drama. So it really all depends on what you're looking forward to the most.
I think you'll like the aura farming.
Any particular reason for that?
You'll understand when you get there.
Oh yeah, there's one moment in particular that's the most famous line in the show, and it's yeah. Yeah. I won't spoil it, obviously, but it's pretty badass.
Let me guess.
You will enjoy
Frieren?
the aura farming.
No. I'm gonna guess it right now. Frieren is gonna come up to the Demon King and just be like, "Omae wa shindaru."
Nani?
Honestly, it's more badass than that. In my opinion.
Fuck you!
The
Now I
Demon
know
King
you're
is
lying.
dead.
Now you're hyping it too much.
You're
It makes me
hyping it too
disappointed.
much.
L,
It's too
L,
much.
L. The Demon King is, in fact, dead.
Yeah, I know the Demon
Yes.
King's dead. They said they told Mr. Zaltrak guy, which by the way sounds like an antidepressant. Zaltrak guy, like, is the Demon King dead? Yeah, he's dead. All right, I guess I'll try to avenge him.
Let me explain
So
myself.
are we gonna get a
Yes,
flashback when they try
like-
to kill him?
Yeah, like, okay, let me explain myself. Obviously, the Fist of the North Star line is more iconic, and it's a meme, but I think the line that Frieren says is just as badass.
I don't know, man. I've seen some badass lines. We're gonna have to see.
I think it is more because it was very unexpected. One thing you will get
She
to
just
learn
shoots
about.
him, and she's like, "It's been revoked." It's like, that doesn't work in this context.
One thing you will get to learn about Frieren is she's very, like, endearing and socially awkward, and she doesn't generally get, like, angry, right? Except when there's demons.
I feel like she's a very neutral character.
When there's demons, she goes, "Demons! Demons!"
Demon?
Yeah,
Demon.
there's good fan art out there of her and Doom Guy from Doom getting along because both hate demons with a passion, and it's great.
All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing more demons, I guess.
Oh yeah, there are lots of demons.
I will say, you said earlier that this is not a slice of life. I'm gonna politely disagree with that, because this feels like a slice of life, just in a different world. But this is everyone's slice of life there.
It does become a little bit more
Yeah,
adventure.
so
Yeah,
I'm
not
saying
complaining.
It's
I want to be
not
clear.
slice of life, but it's not like slice of life. It's not adventure. It's not action. You know, like it's a whole mixed bag of things. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is any one specific genre beyond maybe fantasy.
Fantasy, yeah. I feel you on that. But I'm saying, for these couple episodes, it very much felt like a slice of life show, and I was not complaining.
Oh, yeah,
You know I don't
because-
particularly like slice of life, but you're putting me in slice of life in a different world with different rules and different kind of things going on. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. I feel like I'm hanging out in Hobbiton. I like that.
Okay, fair.
That's that slice of life.
It's not a traditional slice of life that you would think of, just kids in high school.
No,
stuff
traditional
like that.
slice of life is boring. This is not boring. That's the key difference.
So, I would say maybe the next 2 episodes included, like the first 5 or 6 episodes, they're very slice of life.
Yeah.
Because Frieren's going around trying to bury all her friends. In
Yeah,
a
man.
loving way, though.
Yeah. Wanted to be there for you, bud. We're gonna get you McDonald's before the vet puts you down.
Yeah, basically. So, just a slight spoiler, but she is moving on to,
The dwarf next?
yeah, oh my god, what's
Yeah,
his
he's
fucking
the
name?
only
It also
one left.
starts with H.
Eisen? It's Eisen, not an H. That was Hyder. I've learned it already. Just a word of advice for all you people who play D&D out there. Whenever you're going to name your characters, make sure that your names do not include the same first letter, because my DM lately has been having tons of trouble with that.
Yeah, he has been having a very difficult time separating our characters.
He's not even on this podcast. I'm going to rip into him anyway, because that's just what I do.
Sorry,
We have a dynamic.
Also, maybe
Yeah, you do.
maybe don't name them all German names that are super close to each other either.
Eh.
Because that is a fun fact about Frieren. All these names are German.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
that makes sense. I feel like a lot of times fantasy is starts as folklore kind of stuff, mythology and all that other sort of things. Like, Lord of the Rings is very, like, English coded, because I think that was kind of the idea behind it, was to create a mythology for England beyond just, like, Arthurian legend and that. But it also takes from German and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen much of it, but it really leans heavy into the German elements. It was one of those things I wasn't expecting the first go around, but like it works really well.
Cool. I'll have to look for stuff. Then, let me guess, they have a word for everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty German.
But
Oh
also,
my god. No, wait, hold on.
depending-
This makes sense now. This explains why the humans are so good at it, because German engineering is the best engineering. Everything is a JoJo reference. Go ahead, what were you saying?
Well, depending on what language you're watching in, the pronunciation on stuff can be a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do dub or sub?
I was watching sub. Which do you think is better for me?
I don't mean this as an insult, but I feel like your attention span is not great with subs.
How dare you?
I will say, I don't like Frieren's dub voice.
She's very...
It's too deep.
Yeah, she's
They
not...
made her mommy voice.
I don't like it.
Mommy
She's also
voice,
just
like
not
pop,
as
or like what?
flat
Yes,
as she
yes,
needs to
yes.
be.
Goodness.
Like, she does a very good job. It's just jarring.
It just doesn't
A
feel
little
the
bit.
same after you watch the Japanese version. It's like, this is too different. I don't know.
Because Frieren is
Well,
very
now I
much,
got it.
as Envy pointed out, she's still a child in terms of, like, elf biology.
Yeah.
She is not fully matured. Like, in terms of Fern and Stark, who you're gonna meet, like, she is essentially in the same phase of her life as they are.
Maybe a little behind.
I mean, she definitely will be by the end of the series, but
Hmm.
she's obviously lived much longer than them and is in a very mentor role. And I feel like with her voice in the English, it really leans into like the motherly aspect of it, which is weird when you stop and think about it in actual terms of how old Frieren is for an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, her voice kind of gives like tired soccer mom.
A little bit.
Whereas
I-
Little bit.
in the Japanese, she's just a little fucking brat.
Yeah. I think it works better that way.
All right. Well, I might give it an episode and see what's up. But pronunciation-wise, do you feel like the English will be better with the German words, or the Japanese is fine?
The English, they have like a really weird tendency to overpronunciate, I feel like.
Oh, fun.
It kind of depends on the word, and also there are some names for how they're spelled for the manga that I'm just kind of like, that's not how I would think this would be pronounced, because that spelling is not what that word is. But okay. I'm talking about the name for a very particular character that
Sinceria.
Al hasn't met.
Let me guess. It's like
I'm fucking-
15 syllables long. It looks like, and then it's just like, my name's Kyle.
It's only 3.
It's spelled Siri. Like series
It's-
without the S.
It's like, so if we're talking like it's supposed to be pronounced like a German name, to read it, it's spelled like Zaria, but they pronounce it Zandia. I'm like, where did the D come from?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
take your word for it for now. You know what? We'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
Well, speaking of the Japanese voice actress, do you know what other recent famous voice the Japanese actress plays? Take a
Dio.
guess. What?
Dio.
No, but you're kind of on the
You had
same
to
track.
think about it for a second.
Does she play Luffy?
No, I'm joking. What?
Oh, you said it kind of same track, so I say Luffy.
No, Anya
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
from Spy Family.
Oh, damn,
A slice
is
of
that
life
why
show
it
I didn't
works?
really like.
It showed her range. That's what I meant to say.
Gotcha. Also, show of proverbial hands. Who has been keeping up with season 2?
I watched it already.
Yeah.
I didn't finish season 2, but I think I'm ahead of it in the manga.
I would say probably same for me, because I've caught up with at least what we had here in the States.
We're running out of manga. Savor
I
it while
know.
you can.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty okay for now. I'm pretty much caught up,
I mean, didn't
except for the last volume, so...
I feel like I remember someone saying something before about the it's on hiatus or something because of health issues with the author?
Yeah.
Yes.
Indefinite hiatus.
Woof.
And I think they plan to get a season 3 before they're fully caught up with where the manga's at.
Hmm.
But
Yes, it's coming out next October. Not this year, October 2027.
they have been adding not so much filler content, but they've definitely been expanding a lot of very short, like, one-panel scenes to try and pad that out a little bit.
I will say that does make sense on some level for, at the very least, the kind of show that it is currently for me right now. You can take your time with a slice of life and, like, draw it out a little bit if you need to.
Well, even beyond that, like, the stuff that they're adding makes sense and, like, adds more context to some of this. I don't know. It adds more to, like, the characters. Like, an example, like, one of the first things in season 2 we see is Frieren throwing a temper tantrum that lasted, like, a week.
That is just like an afternoon for her.
Which is the point of the joke.
Hmm.
And it was only, like, 2 panels. But, like, they actually fully animated that out and, like, made it, like, a thing, you know?
And then there's a scene in season 1 that was like 1 or 2 I won't spoil what it is, but in the manga it was like 1 panel, and in the anime they fully hand drew the entire sequence, and it impressed everybody because it wasn't CG,
yeah.
and it was like, wow, you went the extra effort for this. Good
I
on you.
feel like that is your favorite scene, Envy.
It's one of my favorite scenes. Okay, just
Don't
because
put
I
him
like
in a
romance
box.
doesn't just because I like romance doesn't mean that a romance scene is not my favorite scene.
Yeah, and I can read subtitles.
I didn't
Stop putting
say
us in boxes.
I didn't say you couldn't. I feel like you like to do other things while you're watching, though.
Not always. I'll do it if it's something I've already seen, and I'm just doing a review. Like, recap.
He's not like me.
I've never really watched anything with Al that Al has not already watched.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I sat down and I watched this.
I think the only thing I guess we've gone to movies before, but we're not usually sitting by each other.
Do you want to sit next to me at a movie next time? You can just say it.
Yeah, I'll kick my wife out. Fuck it.
That's fine. I'm
There
usually
are
making
multiple sides to a
inappropriate
goddamn seat. What are we talking
mean-
about?
I mean,
here?
there are
I was
two.
gonna say,
Exactly
Al
two.
can be on one side and Cece can be on the other.
No. I'm kicking Cece to the end of the row.
Wow.
fine. I'm usually bothering
going to
her.
extremes.
I mean, Cece, you can bother me while we watch the movie.
Okay, no, that's actually the thing, though, is, like, I usually try to go to be, like, one of the ends of the row so someone doesn't get stuck sitting next to a stranger.
Eh.
But beyond that, I will say the only thing I think that we have watched that you had not seen before was Hundreds of Beavers, and I was not really actively watching that. I don't
I
even
was.
remember what I was doing.
you were
but
like the only one too. We were all.
I
locked
know. I don't remember what I was doing.
I remember what I was doing. I was watching Hundreds of Beavers.
I was working on my diamond dot map.
So we've covered that I'm the person who pays the most attention to everything at all times. We should always trust anything that I say because I'm right. That's what I got out of this
No.
conversation.
in. Probably.
No.
I'm not paying attention, so I'm glad someone is.
Thus, I am Frieren.
Quick, autistic info dump to us.
About what? What do you need?
I don't know. Pick
Isn't
something.
that what this podcast is?
I mean, honestly, at this point, yeah. We were only scratching the surface with some of that stuff that I was saying about, like, how the function of, like, various different species and things in a Dungeons and Dragons type setting would actually work.
Oh, I know you can info dump about D&D. For sure.
Starting to feel like this is a problem.
I'm just calling you out.
You call me out? Call me out. That's fine.
No. No, but it's always good conversation. Like, we debated once on whether or not you could use a Subaru to sneak attack someone.
Okay. The question ultimately is it a finesse weapon?
It could be.
I think it's up for debate. Absolutely, you can paladin smite with it because it
you
is.
are as a driver.
If you have Tavern Brawler and you have proficiency with improvised weapons, it absolutely, I think, counts as a melee weapon and could be used with Paladin Smite, though. That is the easy way to go. And honestly, tell me that a Paladin would not have a minivan to drive everybody around in.
No, they would.
Okay, so this is
But
actually
they
a
would
plot point in Dungeons and Daddies.
They
They
would
have a
have
Honda Civic.
rules, though. The party would get kicked out of the minivan.
I feel like we're going off on a whole lot of
Yeah,
tangents.
what is even
and
happening at this point?
You're tickling the part of my brain that's about to make me info dump about how I designed all of the dispatch heroes as characters in D&D, and I don't want to spend another 3 hours on this. So should we wrap up real quick? Honestly, I will tell you about
Probably.
Sonar later. Not what you might think he is.
A bat.
So incorrect.
Whoa!
Mechanically, had to use something else. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave this for the people at home. Let me pull up my thing real quick.
Wait.
It sounds like it's for the
Is
Patreon.
Sonar a bard?
He is not a bard. No.
Damn.
Why would he be a bard?
He's got a couple skills and
He
whatnot.
has
but
no charisma.
he absolutely has charisma and intelligence. It's just it just flips to strength and vigor partway through the thing. If he switches over to man-bat mode.
Would that make him a barbarian?
That's what I did. I made him a barbarian, but he has expertise in things like persuasion and deception. That's how you get your smarts and stuff.
Okay. No, I can
Interestingly
Yeah,
enough,
I was gonna say he's go on.
to get everything that I needed for him, he is actually a Sapphire Dragonborn.
see it. Oh.
I will let you in the comments try to figure out what I did with that and he is a multi-class, and you can try to figure out, but one of them is barbarian. But yeah, I'll tell you guys later what I did, and you tell me whether it makes sense and what my other ideas were that I ultimately could not make work. And you in the comments can try to figure it out. If anyone is able to guess what I did, feel free to tell me.
Well, Robert better have been a fucking artificer.
Oh, I didn't make Robert. Because he doesn't do anything. Yes, armor or artificer, like literally any Iron Man or War Machine build is basically what you go with. But he is bigger, so I would make the argument that Rune Knight Fighter to get the giant thing where he can become a large-sized creature would be an excellent addition. Or Enlarge, you know what? Enlarge Reduce is on the Artificer list. You can already use that, I think. So, yeah, everything, it's just pure Artificer. All good. He also knows how to punch, so do we go unarmed fighting style, or do we get a level in Monk? But then when you have your
Monk.
armor on, you
No,
can't
no.
punch. You know what? I'm going too far.
No. He definitely
I
multi-classed.
was gonna say, for
in
someone
Monk.
who says they don't want Patreon content, this is like the mother of all Patreon
Look,
content.
if this interests you, we'll try D&D again, okay? Meantime, final thoughts. I think right now I'm a light yay. I'm interested to see where this goes. I could very well easily turn into a full yay on this, depending on what happens next. And the way you guys are making it sounds like it's going to be very good. I enjoyed it. The characters are nice. It's a nice cozy vibes right now, and I'll be interested to see what happens next. Also, I didn't really talk about it. The opening is fine. I love the ending for an animation
Yeah,
and
it's
song
really good.
perspective.
Oh yeah, the ending
So
song is
good.
great.
I think the ending animation might have been my favorite bit of animation from this so far. But you
Yeah.
guys are saying there's better stuff on the horizons, so.
Yeah, the ED was so good they kept it for both cores. Season
Oh.
1.
They never
Yeah.
do that.
Understandable.
Yeah,
My
what they
goodness.
did actually is the opening core, they did the first verse, and then the second core, they did the second verse of the song.
That's what they did in Gurren Lagann. Oh, more people need to do that. You're wasting half a song.
I think that's also what they did for the opening of Hunter x Hunter. They just kept using different parts of the song
Cool.
for the show.
Oh yeah, I'm a yay. I love Frieren. Yeah, it's a great show, beautiful animation, amazing characters, amazing character designs. I mean, it lives up to the hype. I love the manga too. Like I said, I'm a little bit further in the manga because manga is just easier for me to consume on a general basis. But they're both great. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily recommend one heavily over the other. I think they're really good experiences both ways. So yeah, I'm a full yay for this.
I'm a yay. I will keep it to that because I'm kind of fading right now.
Oh, no.
So.
Quick, talk about more Dungeons and Dragons.
That is not going to keep me awake.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, I'm a full yay. I mean, I've seen both seasons. I can't wait for season 3 next year, and yeah, hopefully, I wish the author the best of luck in her recovery, and hopefully she, can find the spirit to continue doing it in the future. But if not, we still have, these first 2 seasons of really good show. I will say this too. I like the show a lot. I love it. I don't think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, because there is one thing about the show that did irk some people, and that there are some people that thinks that it's overglazed and overpopularized, because it I know Mal's scores don't mean anything anymore, but it is number 1 on Mal. It overtook Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and every time a show tries to creep up to it, Frieren fans, review bomb the show to keep Frieren at number 1, and it's like, why do we have to do this?
Well, at this point, it's a meme.
Why?
Probably.
Well, because Frieren should have won Anime of the Year, but Solo Leveling got it.
Don't get me started.
I know.
Should I watch that?
It's fun.
Solo Leveling's a fun show, and again, that's a tangent on its own, but they awarded season 1 Anime over the Year and not season 2.
Because
and it's just like,
fucking sweaty little icky dude bro gremlins.
Season 2 was better of Solo Leveling than season 1.
I can be a gremlin.
Yeah, but season 1 just had a whole bunch of guys glazing it for no reason because they think they're what's his name?
What is his name?
Genu.
Sung Jin-woo, yeah.
I was gonna say Jin Wook. I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
Is he in BTS?
It's Genu. What?
Is he in BTS? No, I'm thinking of someone else. Jungkook.
No,
You're
are
thinking
you thinking
of-
of Jin or Jungkook?
I think he's thinking of Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters,
Oh,
right.
okay. There is a Genu
Yeah.
in that as well.
We'll see which one I like better.
It's okay, Al, I got you.
Like BTS?
How are you the one who corrected me on this?
But yeah, needless to say, I still think it's a very good show. Yes.
I was wrong. It was an Odyssey, not a Civic. This show is a yay for me. I really enjoyed this show. Very cozy, but kind of melancholy. It really does just kind of have a little bit of everything in it.
Was this another one I told you to watch because she was autistic?
Well, that was one of your selling points.
Yeah.
I think you told me to watch it so we could cosplay it, but...
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Hey, Cece, just so you know, in Dimension 20, their first season, Fantasy High, there's a bunch of neurodivergent characters. Would that help you to get you to just finally watch this shit?
Just DM me the password, I'll get to it.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, like I mentioned in one of the previous What Are You Watchings, if you do like this, check out the book Legends and Lattes. It's a really similar, cozy vibe. It's less sad, but yeah, it's about like a hero retiring from adventuring and like what she does afterwards.
I think Frieren fucking wishes she could retire.
Yeah.
Every time
Yeah,
I think I'm out, put me back in. Like a mimic.
I'm back in the fucking building.
Martha, I'm coming home. Obviously I'm a yay here. I recommended it. I was very excited when it was getting an anime. Minus me making sure Envy watched it first to make sure it was safe. I was really worried they were gonna fuck it up. I was so fucking worried about it. But
Hey
they
man,
did a
sometimes
very...
you just need a guinea pig.
And Envy's always good for it because he consumes everything. If I ever want to know how something went, I know Envy's already seen it. But yeah, like, I really enjoy it. It's very this, and I'm gonna throw Dungeon Meshi in. You want D&D anime vibes, Those are your D&D anime vibes.
We should watch Record of Lodos War. Because that's actually based on someone's D&D campaign that they wrote down.
So, independent of just Frieren, how did Cozy Month go for you guys?
Cozier than I thought. Mostly with the last two. The first one, not so much. There's a lot of zombies. A little too many zombies to be cozy. But
My
honestly,
recommendation privileges aren't revoked.
Oh, hell no. Of
Now
course
getting
not.
one else.
Nah,
is
yours are
advantage
good.
of that.
I kind of
Al
wanted to hate
threatened
this
me at the
show.
beginning.
Oh, I absolutely do. I always do. I kind of wanted to hate this show just to be contradictory, but I couldn't.
Honestly, when you were in for your first impressions, I honestly thought you were gonna say it's mid or bad. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if he had, I would have fucking just... I know where he lives.
Look.
I would drive to his house. We'd have words.
I know that mid means middle of the road, but it's bad, but it's not that bad. Look,
It's not
the
bad,
animation for the first 3
average.
episodes is mid. I don't mean that in a bad way. I literally mean it's medium of the road. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not great. But I'm hearing it gets better. That's the only thing I can say. Anywho, so next month, so normally we do a hey, what are you watching? But they're taking too long for me to do, and I can't anymore. So we're gonna skip that, and we're just gonna move into the next month, and we're gonna be following a director that I've always enjoyed, that we all seem to enjoy for the most part every time one of his movies come up. We watched a couple of them, so we figured, let's just give this guy a whole month. We watched some Mamoru Hosoda movies before. Let's watch some of the other ones that we haven't seen yet. We're going to be watching Wolf Children, Boy and the Beast, Belle, and the new one Scarlet that came out, was it this year? Or was it late last year?
Late last year.
Late last
year,
year. Okay,
yeah.
well, we haven't
I
seen
saw
it
it in
yet.
theaters.
Scarlet scares me.
You keep your
I won't
opinions to
say
yourself.
anything until we watch it. I did
Yeah.
see it in theaters.
But yeah, I've seen some of these. I'm interested to see the last one. Yeah, like this director, so we'll see if we continue to really like his stuff. Anyway, we'll see you guys then. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoy this video, give us a like, and if you haven't already, check out some of our previous episodes, our daily gaming videos, or our parody series Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!